Hi everyone who's in here. Welcome in. Alright, Gypsy, let me know if you're in here. Hi Gypsy, how are you? Alright, I'm gonna get started. Let's see. What are the Libra's feelings towards Gypsy? What are your feelings towards Gypsy? Alright, we got the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, the Star reversed, and the Ten of Swords. Alright, let's see what's in. Let's unfold this package. Give me 1 second. Alright, so kind of getting a little bit of the same energy from last night. I feel like with the Two of Swords, he's kind of feeling there's conflicted. He feels conflicted and closed off. I feel like his heart wants one thing, but his head is telling him another. He's avoiding making a decision or making a move, which is why he's sitting in silence. I feel like he's juggling emotions, unsure of how to handle the situation with you. Part of him is still kind of like, he's kind of like weighing whether it's worth reopening the door or if it's safer to keep distance. He's definitely juggling his emotions. He's trying to, hold on, let me put this here. Yeah, my readings always stay up. Yeah, they always stay up. Um, he's trying to keep balance. He could also be distracted with other responsibilities, or again, like just weighing whether he can fit this connection into his life right now. Um, the Tower is here, and I feel like there's a sense of like instability when he thinks of like things that have happened with you guys. um I feel like meeting you or being around you shook him up in an unexpected way. So this could be like in a good way where his emotions, like they're very good, like very loving, but maybe he was never used to that. Or he's not used to like his emotions like going so haywire. I feel like you could have triggered like strong emotions, maybe even fears of change. He I feel like his feelings are intense but destabilizing. um it kind of wasn't what he expected, and it rattles him. With the Ace of Wands being here, he definitely feels a strong spark and attraction toward you. There's definitely passion, desire, and curiosity. I feel like you excite him and you awaken something in him. So he does feel like that spark with you. The King of Swords is here, which is my head over heart, head over feelings, logic over feelings, king. I feel like even with the passion that he feels when it comes to you, he's trying to stay he's trying to stay calm and in control. I feel like his feelings are definitely there, but he wants to appear logical, detached, or cautious instead of vulnerable. um with the Ten of Wands being here, I feel like right now he's seeing the connection as something that carries weight, which is, I feel like we got the same card yesterday. Like, it almost feels like it's too much work for him right now. Like, he may feel overwhelmed by his own emotions, by his life, and or even, possibly by the pressure he puts on himself about what this could mean. Um, in your outcome, you have the Star reversed. I'm getting like fading hope. He's feeling like, yeah, like there's a lack of hope here. There's a lack of faith. There's kind of discouragement, insecurity. There's also disconnection. Um, it's like the light. This could be also you. See, I'm getting, this feels like this could be you, and this could also be him. Um, I feel like maybe the light that you once felt in this connection dims over time. Um, the healing for this connection may feel blocked, and you may not get the openness, vulnerability, or renewal you're hoping for from him. To me, this feels again like someone that's being closed off. Um, I feel like there's a sense that he struggles to be authentic or to let the connection move into a hopeful new phase. The Ten of Swords is here, which I don't really like how this is coming out at the in your outcome, because I'm getting a painful ending. I'm getting um I'm getting a painful ending. I'm getting, yeah, like finality here. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It's showing that that this connection may not move forward in the way you want right now at this in the current state, um, and that holding on could lead to repeated disappointment or hurt. So it does almost feel like the outcome points to closing this cycle out. Um, if he could remains in silence or guardedness, um, which it feels like he's going to continue there, it could lead you to realize that this isn't the connection that brings healing or commitment, the kind that you deserve. So I feel like the cards are encouraging you to see this as a lesson and release what doesn't serve. um, while painful, it opens the door for something healthier and more aligned in the future. He just seems really closed off, and I got that for him yesterday, and I'm getting kind of very similar energy here um, today. So that's what I have for you, Gypsy. And thank you so much. Once you listen back, just let me know if you have questions. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Please like the stream. Paid readings are open. Lucky 8, let me know if you're here. Hi, Jess. How are you? Hi, everyone. Make sure you guys like the stream. Yeah, I got you, Lucky. Jess, can you put Lucky on the playlist? I was just gonna type it, but if you can do it, please and thank you. All right, let's see. What kind of advice or opinions is he receiving from his friends and family? Yo, I feel tired today too. I also didn't really feel good today. I wasn't feeling good last night. Like my throat felt weird. Like when you just feel like you're about to like get sick. So I've been like teed up. I took a nice hot shower. I'm feeling fine right now, but you can just tell like when your body just wants to relax. Hi Sarah, how are you, love? And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. All right, so right away, I feel like whatever advice or opinions they're giving him is actually causing more confusion. Because I have the Two of Pentacles and the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Four Swords. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, look, even the Three of Swords. I feel like I feel like he's not getting clear. Whatever advice they're giving him, it's not bringing him clarity. If anything, it's bringing more confusion. His feelings are here because I have the Ace of Cups. So, and it has to do with like starting over with you because this is a new beginning to me. So he's in this Four of Swords where he's kind of contemplating. He's in this energy of contemplating, trying to figure things out, taking time. For me, this is a card of like pulling back or like taking time to rest before you make a move. I have the Three of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Um, I feel like some people could be telling him to leave this connection alone. Um, because it's coming in with too many challenges. But I still see him I still see him fully like emotionally involved in you. So I think this is why he gets confused. Yeah, like the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. These are so opposite. So like he could be having people that's telling him like just give it time, work on it. Um, start little by little, move slowly. Maybe you were moving too fast. Maybe give her comfort. And then you have other people that are like, just leave it alone. Like, keep it moving. Like, there's other fish in the sea, is what I'm getting. So I feel like he's kind of clashing with what he's receiving. What I feel like is going to happen coming up, because like I have the Lovers card, I feel like he's going to stop talking to people, because I don't get that he's talking to a lot of people. I feel like if the most, it could be like two people. But whatever they're, like I said, is like one person saying this, the other person saying that. I feel like what's going to happen coming up with the Lovers is him getting clear on his own without talking to people. Um, with the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the and the Ten of Cups. So what I see him doing coming up, he's gonna make the choice to come towards you. Um, I just think right now, yeah, he could definitely be talking to people, and it causes confusion. This is why I personally tell people all the time, like, don't talk to people about stuff, because you find one person if you need to vent, but be mindful not to take on their full advice. Kind of listen to yourself, because when you have way too many opinions, and because everybody's gonna think differently. Like for me, I don't care if my man goes out to the club. Like that's not, if he was to go out to like the clubs or like hang out with the guys, I don't really care. Like that doesn't bother me. But I know women that they're like, hell no, like he don't need to be going to those places. But me, I don't care if you go have a guy's night out. So everybody has different opinions about how they handle their relationships, and you want to make sure that you're handling your relationship the way that you want. And so I feel like, yeah, he could be like right now, like has too many people in his head. Like I said, I feel like it's only two, but it's too many opinions either way. Where I feel like soon he's gonna make the choice to just like stop listening to other people and just come towards you, Because he still sees you as the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, divine love, harmony, a divine partner, a dream come true. So that's what I have for your first question. Let me grab the decks for the other ones. For the 12 messages from your person, do you want, I have 3 colors: purple, orange, or black. Let me know which ones you want. Or if you want me to choose. Okay, got you. All right, let's see. How does he view you? Where is that? Right here. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Okay, no problem. Just can you ask Sarah? All right, how does N view Lucky? How are you doing her? All right, we have love of my life, outgoing, cuddling, my main squeeze. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I just told Jess to add you. Confident, kind, my everything, adventurous, sexy, optimistic, very stunning, irreplaceable, authentic, let me see more. Better half, extremely gorgeous, extremely attractive. How do you think here? Nice ass, alluring, intelligent, and loving, and gentle. That's what I have for that one. I'm gonna do the orange. I'm gonna do the orange color. Alright, what do you want to say to her? And what do you want to say to Lucky? What do you want her to know? say to her? You know what's funny, Jess? When I was looking through, and I'm like, what would Jess pick? And it was like, it's orange. I don't know why Spirit said that. They said, what would Jess pick? I was like, orange. I have, yes, I'm watching you from a fake social media account. Let's go for a ride. What do you want to say? I shouldn't have blamed you. It was really all my fault. I'm so sorry for making you feel like you weren't enough. I think he's trying to say, like, if you have felt a little confusion from him, like, I feel like he's acknowledging it and he feels bad about it. Give me a second here. Hold on, because I feel like something spilled. Give me a second. It was my prep when I waxed. Oh, all right. Let me come back. Sorry. So yeah, if you ever felt like you were like made you like cause confusion, he's like apologizing for that is what I'm getting. I drive by to see if you're home. This could be him like just even looking at your social media. Um, I am very traditional. What the heck did I just do with the deck? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I just saw like I brought my little case over here, and I'm like, why is my bed wet? Where did I put it at? Oh, right here. All right. Hi everyone, welcome in. Zoning out during the day, dreaming about you. Okay. Did you tell your friends about me? Oh my god, you're wondering what he's told his friends and family. He's wondering the same thing. Trust, I will be right back. You have Nice and Slow by Usher. I would listen to that. You might have some messages there. You always make me want to be a better person. And I know you needed this space, so please come back soon. So I feel like this is him saying he's coming back soon. All right, that was, let me give you a few extra ones. Hold on. Can we talk about this over dinner? And your scent is the most amazing. I only want you and marry me. So that is for you, Lucky. I hope that gives you clarity, and sorry for interrupting your reading. I was just like, what the fuck just wet my bed? Like, it wasn't like this. What just happened? You're welcome. Hi, ladies. How are you? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Jess, you can post as soon as you're ready. All right, let's see. How did Jay feel about Jess's concert post? How did Jay feel? And then Jess's concert post. All right, the King of Cups. Why we? I feel like we always get this card when it comes to your concerts. It's like there's emotions here, but he's keeping them tucked in. He is coming up as emotionally balanced, emotionally in control. Yeah, the Four of Wands to me is showing he wants this reunion. I'm feel like I'm reading the same cards I did for your last concert. Like you want to do something but you're not doing it, and he is showing up as supportive of this. So it's like I feel like he likes seeing you out celebrating. I guess he would consider a concert celebration. I mean, you're not going to a concert to be depressed, um unless you're going to see Rad Wave. Say not, but people do say that he makes sad songs. But with the death card is here. I with the Nine of Swords, it's like, yeah, I literally feel like I'm getting the same kind of energy. Is again, he enjoys you seeing you going out and doing stuff that that you like to do. I feel like it does move him emotionally. Um and he is again showing up as being supportive of this, of you having fun and doing things that you like. Show me the death card. But see the Five of Pentacles. It also brings him, because I have the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Death card, and then I have the Nine of Swords, the Strength card. I feel like it also brings a little bit of struggle when it comes to what he doesn't know. So this is, I'm getting self-doubt, insecurity, um, a little low and low vibrational energy, like not vibrations, low energy, um, because of the wondering who you're with. Yeah, I feel like he wishes there was communication here to know. But I also feel, show me this Eight of Wands. Show me the Eight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. See, but it also makes him want to like rush in. I feel like it's just a matter of time, to be honest, that he says something. I feel like it's just a matter of time. I can't even say when, because it just feels like it could happen at any given, like it could happen like right now, and he just needs to find the courage to do it. Like I don't. Why is the Strength card reversed? Yeah, see the Page of Wands. He just has to get out of like self doubt and just take that inspired action. I feel like he's just overthinking, and this is where it's coming in. It's an emotional feeling too, so it's not even logically. Emotionally, um I feel like emotionally. No, no, no. This is not for you, Sarah. Wait. No, no, no. I'm working on Jess. Um, I feel like the only thing that I would say that it is a good thing, because now he's this is heartstrings that are being pulled. It's emotion. So it's not even logically. Like logically, you know, it's one thing to overthink and you're logically, but you're not emotionally attached. Now it's like there is emotional attachment to this. So I feel like it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And I feel like, because this is the thing, once he gets, even if it's in this page energy where he just fucking comments and be like, oh, I've heard this song before, like whatever the fuck he's gonna write, he just has to fucking do it. And you know what's crazy, that he's like emotionally like so invested in this that he's just gonna do it. He's just overthinking it. But I feel like if he, I think that he's just over. It just has to come. And I feel like I got this before, where he just does it. And you know, when you're not taking inspired action and you're overthinking, 9 times out of 10. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's always like that, because that could just be a limited belief. But it could. Sometimes when you're overthinking something, sometimes you don't get the results that you're wanting, where when you're not, when you just do it, you didn't even overthink it, you just did it. Like that's how I feel with like liking, you know, when it comes to this guy. I'll, if I'm like overthinking stuff, I'm not gonna like his post. But if I like, if naturally I like the post, I just like it. So I feel like he doesn't even realize that once he does whatever it is that he does, he's gonna feel more free. So I feel like that's just what I'm getting here. Anything else? The world. Yeah, the world. Hold on, this is too many cards. With the King of Wands, yeah, he just has to make that decision. He's still coming towards you. Like that doesn't stop. Like I still see him coming towards you. He just has to just do it. So, because I feel like he just overthinks too much, and he's trying to figure shit out that honestly he could find out if he was just talk to you. Like, you know, just you know how inspired action works, and I think that in his own kind of way, he's that's where he's at. You know, he may not call it inspired action like we do, but yeah, that's what I get from him. You're good, Sarah. So that's what I have for you, Jess. And just let me know if you want another question, Jess, or some messages. Just add yourself. All right, now we're gonna go to Sarah. Let me pull up the questions. Okay, update on his Braulio's feelings, right? Yep. All right, got it. All right, let's see. How is Braulio feeling towards Sarah? What are your current feelings towards her? You're welcome, Jess. Okay, what are Braulio's feelings for Sarah? An update on his feelings. One more shuffle. deck almost twice flew out my hand. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles. He definitely has long-term view here. Wanting to invest long term. For me, this feels like I don't put my money where I'm gonna lose it. I'm not saying that he looks at you as money, but or like he's investing in that kind of way. But to me, it feels like he wants to invest and have sustainable results here. Work hard towards this connection. He is showing up as the Emperor, which I'm not surprised coming up after that Seven of Pentacles. So the Emperor is all about respect, leadership, stability, structure. He could sometimes be a little controlling with the way he does things, but it's all because of, like, I feel like, to me, how he's showing up is being focused on putting effort towards the connection with you. The Tower is here. What is the Tower? The Three of Pentacles. So I feel like if in the past, I want to say, like, even in the past few months, like when you guys reconnected a few months ago, he may have been coming into this connection as whatever happens, happens, right? Like, kind of having hope, but maybe not too many expectations. Whereas though now, he's kind of seeing things more so like from a perspective of, like, how do we build from here. So when it comes to his feelings towards you, is all about wanting to rebuild with you, wanting to put the pieces to the puzzle together, rather than let's just go with the flow. You have the Lovers card here, so he feels like there's obviously a lot of love here. He feels like there's a lot of harmony with you. You're good for partnership, and it's crazy how I was saying he doesn't put his money where like, he doesn't invest his money where he's gonna lose it. And when it comes to partnership, obviously not like a business partner, but he knows that if he invests in a relationship with you, that it won't be just him. It'll be a partnership where it's not just him putting in the effort. There's obviously a lot of sexual energy here too. Um, but again, there's passion, there's values. He sees you as very valuable. He sees you as very aligned with him. There's deep love here, and I feel like this for me shows like the strength of two people coming together. And with the Fool here, he feels like this is a fresh new beginning for him, that brings him pleasure and adventure and happiness. The Death card is here. See, yeah, it's like, I feel like he's had, give me 1 second. I had a runny nose and it was like tingling. It still is. I don't know why. The Death card is here. Show me the Death card. Yeah, he wants things to be different here. He wants to end whatever, you know, baggage you guys have had, or like whatever like tension or confusion. He wants to bring that to an end. Um, Yeah, because like I have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups came out. So I feel like right now, when it comes to his feelings for you, he's focused on clarity. He's focused on following his intuition. He sees you as very like magnetic, and to me, the Ace of Cups is showing up as like a new chance in love. Feelings are still growing for him. And I think I've told you this before. Like, for him and you, is like, even if you guys go through a period of time of not being around each other, not speaking, your feelings grow. They don't stop. They don't take a pause. They continue to grow, um, no matter how much distance there is. And that's what I'm getting from him. It's like you kind of bring out new feelings in him that I feel like it kind of keeps him on his toes, I guess. Because, I feel like when you get comfortable with people, obviously the feelings are there, but like with you, it's like you bring new feelings, new excitement, um, out of him, that I feel like he hasn't like explored that with other people, or he hasn't felt that with other people, I should say. Not explored, I should say. He has not felt that with other people. All right, let's see your second question. Let me change the deck. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I'm hoping we plan a trip soon since our last one was canceled. He wants to come here. All right. How will the trip go if he does? Oh my God, I don't know why my nose is so itchy right now. And it's like tingling. It's not even. How will the trip go if he does go? If he does it, if he does go visit Sarah, how will it go? You do, yeah. Sometimes people need to be checked because you know we all get comfortable, and sometimes you just need to be checked. Yeah, you could block her, Jess. If people don't say hi in here, I'm not gonna keep telling people that they should say hi. If you're just gonna post and not even say hi, first of all, you should ask first. Just block them. All right, how will the trip go? 6 of Wands. I mean, the 6 of Swords. The 8 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like it's a really strong possibility that it does happen. Um, I feel like it's gonna bring. I want to say it's gonna bring a lot of calmness to you. It's gonna bring you comfort, or maybe even like emotion. You're gonna feel more emotionally stable once it's done. It could also bring healing to both of you, because I believe you guys haven't seen each other in a while, so I feel like it brings a sense of healing, a sense of calmness. Kind of for me, because the 8 of Cups is here, is like that light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe right now you guys are both in a place where it's like we want to make this happen, but it's still a little dark in here. We got to keep going um to see that light. So I'm getting like almost like feeling more at ease for on both ends when it comes to the connection, finally seeing each other. And I have the Devil here, so I'm getting like sexual energy. Show me more. Yeah, it's gonna bring a sense of attachment too. Show me more. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for you, Sarah, it's gonna bring you a sense of clarity in a good way. I feel like it's gonna be very nurturing for both of you. I feel like if the trip does happen, he will definitely be catering to you. So I see him kind of like paying for things, um, paying for your outings. And I feel like again it brings a sense of clarity, but also a sense of like steadiness. Um, a very productive trip is what I'm gonna call it. Anything else, Spirit? Show me the Devil. I want to see more on the Devil. I got this 8 of Swords with the Sun. It's also gonna, I feel like I want to say, yeah, like anything that you have, like, you feel confused about, or him, you guys will get the clarity. And it feels like a very positive, fun trip, where there is success. I'm getting like a sense of rebirth here. So the connection kind of starting, I don't want to say starting over, but there will be a rebirth where it's a lot more calmer. So I want to say, I feel like, honestly, I feel like you guys seeing each other, a trip happening, is going to bring just a lot more joy here, where I feel like things can start to move a lot faster. All right, so that's for that question. And then let me get your messages. Let me just shuffle this. All right. All right, after Sarah, I gotta use the restroom, y'all. What does what does Brownie want to say to Sarah? What do you want to say? Let's say to Sarah. It's not possible to lose each other. We are connected forever. I really love your scent. You're the only image in my mind. I still need more time to come to my own conclusions. I never expected to feel this way about you. And we're coming out fast. I'm so afraid of rejection. I'll never stop thinking about you. You feel like home to me. My past stories have affected me and my perception regarding love. You are my soulmate. You live rent free in my head and my heart. I think we got a few here. I want to go back to the way things were. I'm going to treat you like every day is your birthday. Sometimes it is easy to push you away. I am tired of pretending I don't care. Every day is your birthday in my eyes. And what is this one? Your confidence turns me on so much. I love that about you. And at the bottom, I always visualize about our life together. Those are so good. I'm glad I did some extra ones. Those were so good. It kind of told his story. I feel like this, you know what you do? You normally get this deck for him. I just realized that you normally get the purple deck for him, and I feel like it always fits him. It's like it was written for him. It was written from from his perspective. That's why I feel like the orange one is just as so connected to it. I just feel like, I don't know. When I wrote them, honestly, I just channeled. And then some stuff I just like saw and I was like, okay, I kind of gave it my own meaning. So that is for you, Sarah. Thank you so much. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, girls. All right, I'm back. Jasmine, let me know if you're here. I mean, Rockstar. All right, got you, Booster. All right, let's get started. All right, what is being manifested in her connection? Which age? What is being manifested here? All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay. The Hangman reversed. Gotta use the code name in here, like girl. Right. Alright, we got the Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. The World, okay. And the outcome we have, let's see. What is that? Okay, we got the Five of Wands. With the Fool. Alright, so with the Eight of Cups, I feel like the Spirit is showing you moving on from old cycles with him. There's an energy of like walking away from disappointment, searching for something deeper and no longer settling for like half-hearted effort. I feel like this could be also you walking away from the past cycles that you've had with him. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, so it does tell me the connection right now. There's like a little bit of a hold on it moving into something more, um, like a new stable beginning. I feel like, and it's only because what I feel is because you're still walking away and letting go of the past. So it's like, I think I told you this the last time I read for you, like you have to let go of the old stories for the new one to, like, you can't be double dipping. So either you're gonna pick that new version of him and stick to it until that version of him shows up, or you're gonna keep revisiting the past. And right now the past is still kind of showing up in your energy field, which is not surprising. It's not a bad thing. It's just letting you know where you're at so that you can keep moving forward, right? I feel like right now the potential for a fresh start is a little blocked, and what I mean by fresh start is you have a fresh start here, but it is showing up as the past still being here. So you can have, like, right now it feels like a new start may bring him in right now quick. Like, let's say, just say he reaches out to you today, it's still gonna be kind of like the old version of him. So, and I will say it's gonna be like 75% the old version of him, and then 25% the new version of him. So it's like there's the version that you're wanting to experience, that is the one that's still a little blocked off. I don't believe in blockages either. I just think that it's just you have to like persist on that new version, right? The foundation with him isn't solid enough for real growth right now. So again, it's not that he won't come in, it's more so he will come in, but maybe as a past self. Now, what I do have here with the Hangman reverse, if things have been stuck, things may have been stuck, but you're manifesting clarity. Instead of waiting endlessly for him, you're beginning to release that suspension, and reclaiming your power. So that's a good thing, because it's almost like you're gonna enter like a more nonchalant energy. And I feel like, for me at least, I'm speaking for myself, I feel like when I'm in a more nonchalant, and it's not even that I don't care, but when I am more focused on me, and like I kind of am more assertive about my manifestation, they just tend to come in a lot faster, a lot smoother, and exactly how I want them, rather than like stressing about them. And you have the Justice card here, which is, it's a card of karma, of fairness being at play. And I feel like this is about to balance. This for me feels about balance being restored. I feel like he will experience the consequences of his choices, and you will find peace in truth and fairness. So what I'm getting, what's manifesting right now, is the more you go into that, like focusing on that new version, the new relationship that you want with him, he's still going to deal with the consequences of his actions. You don't have to worry about, like, you don't have to worry about him learning any lessons. You don't have to worry about him like experiencing karma, if he's going to experience it, because it's going to happen naturally. And sometimes people have to go through that path in order to like really like transition. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like, you're going to be more at peace, is what's coming up for me, like you being more at peace, while he's getting, the karma for his choices. And like I said, it it doesn't mean that he's gonna go through that for months and weeks. Like, that could happen like literally within days, within hours, where he just kind of, all hell breaks loose, and he's like, fuck this, like he just opens his eyes, or like taps into, or shifts into that new energy. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so to me, it does show that he's moving towards you. He may be moving slowly toward you, but it is showing. I'm getting like you're gonna see signs of him wanting to reconnect. So this could be him like reaching out more, um, trying to get your attention more, like just little thing, even like signs like from the universe, or from your ancestors. Like, you're gonna be seeing things that are showing you that you're on the right path, is what I'm getting. Um, he is coming in a little cautious right now. Um, and almost like scared to be vulnerable. With the World card, I'm getting a cycle is coming to completion. You're manifesting closure from your past, and not from him, but from past situations. You're manifesting growth, and the wisdom to step into a new chapter. And I do feel like a part of you, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, a part of you may be at a place where it's like, whether it's with him in a healthier way, or moving beyond him, you, I feel like you won't be stuck in the same loop anymore. Texting me, then oh yeah. With the 501, so see, that's like the old version of him still showing. So it's like you're getting the two versions of him, like how I was saying, like, and the one that's probably more consistent right now is the old version of him. Um, so you just gotta keep, persisting on what you're wanting. The 501s is telling me there is conflict, um, or clashing energies between you both. Maybe a little miscommunication, power struggles, and I feel like it's on both ends. Or too many outside influences may keep things unstable. I feel like it's y'all though. I honestly don't feel like it's outside influences, even though the 501s does talk about that, like too many hands in the pot. But I feel like it's more so like you guys, the miscommunication and the power struggles here. Um, and I feel like But I feel like with the Fool, despite that, you're manifesting a fresh start. Um, but it's not about going backward. So this is a good thing, because to me it feels again like you're just like refusing the old version of him, but you're gonna persist on the new one. To me, this is about a brand new beginning in love, freedom, and faith in yourself. Spirit is guiding you to, like, they're guiding you toward a leap of faith into something lighter and more aligned. Whether that's a new phase of your life or a new relationship, but I feel like for me, like, I just feel like you focusing on you, continue to grow, get past like whatever resistance you have when it comes to relationships, um, it's just gonna bring you guys closure from your past and like a new start. Um, and me getting all those reads, I think. Wait, what about it? It make you think it's, yeah, I feel like for me, like like yesterday I got messages from my friend. I think I was just like, I just wanted some messages, and then I was like, I really didn't need it. And actually I did a reading for one of my friends, and we always exchange readings, and she's like, do you have a question? I was like, I was thinking so long, and I was like, I really don't have one. Then I was like, just give me one on like my business. And like I asked one thing about my person, like it was like stupid shit, like it was like actually funny shit. I play around with tarot sometimes. I shouldn't, but Spirit be answering me. It wasn't like a bad thing, but I really didn't. I really didn't. Oh, right, the outside influences. Yeah, cause yeah, I wasn't getting like outside people. Yeah, the readings sometimes for me, I'm gonna tell you, I slow down big time. Have I still gotten readings? Yeah, but when I tell you I slow down big time, when I was seeing like just how much like it was triggering my energy, and to be honest, it's like I've stayed like as of recently, I've only stayed with like Luna, Dawn, my girl Crystal, which we like exchange readings. But like I said, like yesterday, I was like, I was like trying to think. That's how I know I'm in a good place, because I was like, what do I want to ask about him? And not saying that you got that if you're not, if you're, but I know me. Like me, I usually give tarot readings when I'm like not in a good headspace. But I was like really like I don't have no questions. Um, yeah, so it's just Dawn, Luna, and Anila. That's it, and Crystal. But I trust them. They're also intuitive. They're also very clear. And when I tell you that they're all be on the same page, it's all on the same page. But I stopped going to other people because some people are reading. People read from their perspective, and sometimes you just be like, "What the heck?" And then you have man haters. Like I always say that. Like, don't be going to man haters to get a love reading. Cause you be surprised at the shit some people say, and I was going to some man haters, and it's yeah, not good. Um, so yeah, I feel like yeah, maybe that's what it is, Jasmine. Like maybe just sticking to like one thing, and just going from there. Trying, you've been like in the game. I feel like there's other people where they just recently went through like a breakup with their person, or like there's a little bit of no contact. So having a lot of questions during that time is kind of normal. Um, it's like really normal. Yeah, you might have to just take a little break. Like that's what I was telling. I forget who it was yesterday. Like sometimes you just gotta like let the energy kind of flow, especially if you're manifesting the connection, right? Because I don't think that nothing can stop your readings, right? Because even with me, like I had this thing where I was like, I gotta just stop getting readings so I could. No, you could. Nothing stops your manifestations, not even readings. But sometimes readings, depending on who you're going to, if they give you a certain kind of reading, it could trigger you, and now you're overthinking. So that's why I have always said, like, just being mindful of who you guys go to, because sometimes y'all, there's some people on here that are straight up scammers, and I'm not saying that because it's just me, but they just are, and I can't. And stay, don't even go like TikTok. I have wanted to go do readings on there, but I'm like, TikTok just has such a fucking bad name, and I'm just like, hell no. Yeah, if you're manifesting, I would definitely like, it's okay to check in on the energy, but you just gotta be so strong that no matter what you hear, you're gonna just focus on knowing that you got what you have what you want. So that's what I have for you, Jasmine. Does that give you clarity? I'm sorry. I don't know if I like, I know I finished, but I was like, I usually ask you that. Yeah, outside influences sometimes, that's why I'm like, because I am a manifester, I can read in a different way for y'all, where I can kind of pinpoint like where I'm getting like the issue is and what you're needing to do. But there's people that are not like that. All right, Crystal, you can post. Okay, you're welcome, Chaz. I just started working on rewriting the past so I can move forward and see him as a different. Yeah, that makes sense. That's all. That's why. Yeah, the past came up. You're letting. Yeah, you're letting it go. And I will. I will also like. My advice is like rewrite the past, leave it alone, and then just keep focusing on what you're wanting to bring in. Um, you don't have to dwell on the rewriting the past for so long. Go for you, just yeah. I've been like chilling. It's like we're ordering our food. Like, oh my god, after last weekend, how much I spent, I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy when you think about it. Cause spending 150 on like in like 4 days and ordering our food when like 3 days actually, it was like 3 or 4 days when you can literally go to the supermarket and buy food for way more than that. Excuse me. Crystal, go ahead and post your questions. Oh wait, you're posting. Hold on. All right, you want to post your yes or no first? Just let me know. Just let me know. And I'm gonna grab my Naked Truth deck. Oh, I just had to stretch. That felt good. All right, you can post your yes or no. Let me go grab that deck. All right, let's see. This was still love. Yeah, I got the Hermit with the Nine of Cups. I feel like he could just be holding back a little bit, like taking a little pause. But yeah, I feel like he does because you got the Nine of Cups. So to me, that's actually a feeling of like a dream come true. So that is a yes for me. Let's do your universe messages first. Or you know what? Since I'm in his energy, I'm going to do the Naked Truth first. What do you want to say to Crystal? This is one of my favorite decks. It doesn't get used a lot, but I love this deck. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier, which is that's that hermit card. Yeah, you used to get a lot. I forget who else that comes on here gets it a lot. Um, I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. You're different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. I've been putting on the front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. I'm learning how to love myself thanks to you. I thought something flipped, but it didn't. Telepathic communication, so he could definitely feel your energy. I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. Please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling from an unknown number. I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. I look at my phone every day hoping you will see hoping I will see a message from you. Let me see. Let me give you a few more. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. And I have twin flames. So that's what I have for you for that one. All right, let me get the other one. All right, let's see. What do you want to wait? What is coming towards Crystal Spirit? What is coming towards Crystal? I have planning a vacation, an unexpected invitation from a family, friend, or a romantic connection, new career options. Your ancestors are always protecting you. Watch out for the signs. Increase confidence in yourself. You have a water sign of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. A creative project taken off. A surprise gift or gesture from someone close to you. A joyful celebration. Feeling more confident in your own skin and self-worth. Emotional stability. A lot of flirting. And spending time with friends. Let me give you a few extra. You're going on a holiday or vacation with someone special. Unexpected message from an ex leaves you surprised, and a passionate connection sparking. So that's what I have for you, Crystal. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, Jess, it is your turn. Good. I'm glad you got a lot of insight. I can pick. I'm gonna go with orange. I'm gonna go with orange. What do you want to say to Jess? What does Jay want to say to Jess? What does Jay want to say to Jess? I definitely feel the same way. I definitely feel the same exact way. I have to do better. Yeah. Get your shit together, my guy. Calling you from a fake number. Why do we always get that card for you? You are my very last thought before I go to sleep. Oh. I want to hold your hand while driving. I'm holding on to the memories of us. I want to apologize. I really need your forgiveness. I am hoping to run into you in public. We've been getting that a lot too. You're my biggest temptation. I'm so in love with you. Girl, this just made me think of your yellow dress. That you're my biggest temptation. Calling to apologize for my behavior. I really miss you. I really love you. Give me a few more. I'm trying to fix things in my personal life. You are my person. And I'm so sorry for making you feel like you weren't enough. At the bottom, I'm thinking about you this very second. In that yellow dress, yep. Yo, why am I don't know why I'm thinking of Toy Story, because what's her name? The girl that was a cowgirl, she never wore a yellow dress, right? But didn't she have like reddish hair? I don't know why that's making me think of her. He wants to be your Woody. Mm. Mm-hmm. Or give you his Woody. It's like, nah, let me stop. It is, what time? 3:23 in the daytime. But for some reason, I don't know why I didn't even think of that. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom and then I got you, Lucky. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Who's all in here with us? Talk to us. Chit chat with us. Um, all right. So let's get started. Give me a second here. Let me just send this text. Okay, we're back. All right, let's get these cards. All right, let's see. All right, we got the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Hierophant reversed. Oh, the Five of Swords. The Hangman. Oh my God, they're coming off fast. The Nine of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords reversed. The King of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Knight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like how they're viewing, well, what they think of you, or yeah, what they think of you. So I feel like when it comes to how his family and friends view you, there's a lot of layers here. So I feel like I haven't met them before. I guess this is just based on what he's told. Yeah, right, right. Or like, and like I've shown them like pictures of you and stuff like that. Yeah, is what I'm getting. I feel like with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, they see you as someone warm, intuitive, nurturing, just from like what he's told them or shown them, but also magnetic, confident, and attractive. You carry both softness and fire, boldness, and that combination makes an impression, which is what I've gotten how he views you anyways. There's the soft, but there's also the fire. The King of Pentacles shows that they know you can match his stability, or even elevate him, someone dependable, valuable, and capable of building with him. Um, the Hierophant with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like together they're saying they do see you as someone who could fit into a traditional role, like long-term partner or even wife material. They believe you're someone who can cooperate, commit, and build a foundation with. And by cooperate, it doesn't mean like, oh my God, he's gonna boss you around. He's gonna like one of those kind of people, but more so that you'll work with him. It won't just all be on his plate or all on your plate. Um, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed in the Hangman, there's definitely uncertainty about whether he or you or both are investing in this the way that you should be. To them, it looks like things have been delayed, or they could be in limbo, not moving forward the way that they could. You have the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords reversed. So it does show that, it shows that some of his circle may feel there's been conflict, tension, or misunderstandings between you and him. They may be curious about whether everything is out in the open or if things have been messy at times, but they prefer honesty and clarity moving forward. So I feel like some of them are a little bit like in limbo as to like what's going on here. um the Nine of Swords with the Death and the Ten of Wands tell me they know this connection hasn't been easy. They could sense the stress or heaviness that and the deep changes it has brought to him. They may even worry that it weighs on him, or it forces him into like it forces him to confront parts of him he normally avoids, which that's not a bad thing. And then with the Knight of Swords, I feel like they may think things between you two can get intense quickly. Fast moving emotions, words, or decisions. it gives them the impression that the connection is very passionate but also unpredictable. Um, I feel like, again, like his family and friends, whoever he talks to, because I get like it's very minimal what he's sharing and with who. Um, they do see your strength, you're nurturing, powerful, um, attractive, capable of building something serious. They recognize you as someone who could fit into a committed long term role, but they're also aware of the challenges, the ups and downs, the heaviness, and the delays in progress. Some are protective of him, wondering if this connection stresses him, while others see you as someone who challenges him into growth. Um, so overall, they see you as a strong, multi-dimensional woman, but they also know this connection has not been simple, and they're watching to see if it could, truly stabilize. So that's really what I'm getting. Well, since we're asking about multiple people, you're gonna get a little bit of different answers. So yeah, some people are protective of him, and then others are like, well, fuck it, like it's forcing him to grow, so that's not a bad thing. So that's what I have for that question. Wait, I've only been on for an hour, and that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've only been on for an hour and 38 minutes. Why does it feel like I've been on for like 2 hours? Yo, I thought it was like 2 hours and a half or three. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my God. That's what I be saying. Yo, sometimes time fucks me up because it really feels like, I guess because it was like everybody was back to back. You're welcome, Lucky. We could probably do last call just and close out at 3:45. Yeah, it does. Like it's just, I don't know. That's just crazy. I can't believe that I've only been on for an hour and a half. That doesn't feel right. I'm not complaining though. Yes, we're closing at 3:45. I'll probably be back later. I'm not sure yet. Okay, got you. What were you making again, Jess? I forgot what you said you was gonna make. All right, let's see. No, this one is actually a deck I bought, and it's literally called the Naked Truth. Let me see. I could Oh my god, I just stay. It's a deck. Pancakes. Okay. All right, let's see. What is the naked truth? What's N's naked truth that he wants to tell? He wants Lucky to know. What's his naked truth? I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. Okay. I keep looking at your pictures, and not to mention the videos we made. Oh my god, I will never delete them. So remember, these are past, present, or future. Um, I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. Okay. I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. So he could be thinking about you obsessively. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. Yeah, he's going to be reaching out soon. I just feel like he is. Stalker alert. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. Listening, wait, let me go back. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you're the one. Girl, remember your reading where I said, remember your question about the advice, and I was like, he could be good. Like, let's just say it's two people. Like, he has the good person on one side and then like the devil on the other side. Or it was like where I was saying like he's getting mixed signals from people. Like, some people are telling him this, some people are telling him that, and he's like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm done with listening to people. I gotta just do what I want to do. That's what this reminded me of. I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. Truth is, I'm in love with you. That's what I have here. I think I'm asking about him so much because I feel his. Yeah, that's a real thing. Feeling somebody's energy when you're connected to them, that's a real thing. Um, I always tell everyone here, and you're new to my channel, but I always tell everyone, I don't judge anyone for asking many questions because I get like that too sometimes. And as long as you're not letting it affect you where you're like, oh my god, I got a bad reading, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'm gonna crash out. Like, as long as you're not doing that, you're, you have to have a healthy balance. Now, if you're letting like readings get to you to the point where it's like you 1 minute you're good and then the next minute you're crashing out, that's not healthy. That's when I tell people like, you gotta chill. Like, that's when I advise. My advice is to like fall back for a little bit. But if you're like able to get readings and not let it affect your energy to the point where again you're crashing out, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, and I always say like that too, like the intuition, like you're knowing your heart, you just know. Like, I always say this, like, whether there's something there or there isn't. And he's gonna come back around. I feel like he is. I feel like he definitely is. Listen, I don't push it past no one because I literally had someone that was like, yeah, this is done, is whatever, and they coming back around. I should not be yawning like this. When I went out with my friends on Saturday, so both of them are older than me. One is, so I'm 38. One is 48, and the other one, I think she said 57 or 58. So we're literally like 10, 10, 10, right? Y'all, I was the first one that started yawning while we was out. They couldn't stop laughing. You're welcome, my love. Thank you. Well, nobody's here. We could just head out. I'll be back later. Mondays are like my Sundays. Just how do you feel being a full-time entrepreneur? Chill. Doesn't it feel good? Like you could just take a nap whenever. More free time. Yeah. Like right now, I'm like, damn, I feel like taking a nap. I'm gonna have me a little session. All right, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for everything, Jess. Thank you, everyone that was here today. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.